Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I thought today that I would share with you something that has become a part of my life. So 3 weeks ago, this is my 4th week, so 3 weeks ago I started doing the lifestyle change of Yoli. So what Yoli is, they stand for is, at Yoli our mission is to transform lives. So I've mentioned it in a couple other videos, but it has been so hard, you guys, to lose the baby weight, and my son is almost 5. I have dropped 10 pounds. I think I dropped 10 pounds in like 2.5 weeks. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about Yoli, and then also I have 5 recipes that are Yoli approved and they're super healthy that I wanted to also share with you guys. So it's kind of like a cooking video today. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about Yoli. I think it's good for everyone because they have things for weight loss, but it's also to maintain your health. It's not only for weight loss. That is just the package that I chose to do because I really want to get back down to pre-pregnancy weight and I have a long ways to go. So I just want to talk a little bit about it. I do not sell it. My mom is actually the one who, I shouldn't say sell, she endorses it and stuff. So I am just purchasing things through her. And so I told you what they stand for. I really like that. They want to transform lives, and if you go on like the Facebook page, there's so many people who like swear by this stuff, and honestly I do too, because I don't think without it I could have lost the 10 pounds in 2.5 weeks. I mean, that's crazy, you guys. So I have a list here of some of the products that they have. So this is the Alkalete. They're little capsules, and it basically just balances your body. It gives you things that your body needs that you're not getting through your other food, like, you know, your vitamins and stuff, and also like balances your pH and stuff. And then so that I take 2 of these in the morning and 2 of these at night. And then this is the Pure, which I take 2 at night, and it's like a probiotic. I suffer with IBS. I have since I was like 14. And since starting Yoli May 4th, I have had no bouts of IBS, no pain, cramps, nothing. I haven't had migraines, which I also suffer from. I have had nothing. I've never felt healthier. I feel like I have more energy. Oh, I also have not had coffee since May 4th. You guys know I love my coffee, but I have not had any since May 4th. That doesn't mean I'm never going to drink it again, but May 4th, you guys. I also have something called Defend, which is, you know, obviously like immune boosting. They have something called Dream to help you sleep. The Fun is like a hydrating drink. So if you're tired of drinking plain water, you just put the Fun in, and it's got like antioxidants and stuff in it, and it's helping to hydrate you. They have something called Lean Greens, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a fan of, but my mother-in-law is. So she puts it in water. Some people put it in their protein shakes, which I'm gonna share with you in a minute. They have something called Truth, which is also immune boosting. Now the Truth isn't a capsule, you just put it in your water. And then these are the Yes shakes. They come in chocolate, vanilla. I think they have a chai out now and like a wild berry, if I'm not mistaken. I only have the chocolate and vanilla. And then this is the Passion, which is a metabolism booster. You guys, I can't get over this stuff, like how good I feel. I don't know, can you guys tell in the video? Do I look like I have more energy? I noticed that my skin is clearing up. I have suffered from acne since puberty. And I noticed that it's really clearing up. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's really clearing up. So then they also have like kits. So what I'm doing right now is the transformation kit, also called the tea kit. No, it is not tea, because that was my first thought. I was like, awesome, it's going to be all these teas and they're going to help me. It's not a tea kit. That was my first thought. It's just short for transformation kit. And then they have lifestyle kits, which is an alkalinity kit, an energy kit, and a weight management kit. And then they have like the business building kits, which are like shared packs of the transformation. Like if you buy 2 of the tea kits, it's cheaper and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna post the link to my mom's site down below. And if you guys like what you see, or if you try anything, please let me know, because I would love to know what works for you guys, and I would love to know how you feel after just a week on it. I started feeling way better the first week, you guys. And it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. They never use the word diet because it's not. You're just changing the way that you live. Basically, you're cutting out sugar, which is, I think, contributing to why I'm not having migraines, and also the IBS and stuff. And you're eating more protein. You're supposed to eat like half your body weight in grams of protein, I think. So yeah, but I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about Yoli, and also if you could help my mom out, because she just started. She has me for clientele basically, but also I wanted to get this out because I'm never going to promote to you guys anything that I have not tried and enjoyed myself. I'm not going to do that to you guys. If I don't love it, I'm not telling you about it. So I'm in love. At least go check the website out and hear like the stories and stuff behind people who have tried it. Don't just take my word for it. Also, there are a ton of recipes out there that are Yoli approved. There's Facebook groups. The recipes that I'm about to show you, I've gotten from all over the place, from yoli.com/recipes, Pinterest, Facebook groups. I mean, they are from all over. MyFitnessPal is another one. I'm also using that app to like track my calories and stuff and keep track of like how much sugar I'm putting in. And you guys, I have not even came close to my goal in the sugar area or anything else for that matter. So that is it. I will get into the recipes now because I don't want to drag this on and make it an hour video. So yes, let's get into the first recipe. Okay guys, so the first recipe I'm going to show you is a Greek yogurt breakfast parfait. And funny story, I am not a yogurt fan. I never have been until I tried Greek yogurt. That I can tolerate, but other like cheap yogurts and stuff, I can't. I can do Greek yogurt, and also this is the kind that I get. It's the Too Good brand, and it's got 2 grams of sugar per 6-ounce cup. You guys, that's nuts. There's like no sugar in it. So you need this, fruit of your choice, and granola. Now, if you're going to make them for ahead of time like I am, I'm not going to put the granola in yet because it'll get like mushy and icky and not be appetizing. But I wanted to show you, I got the kind granola. I'm not sure that it's like the healthiest, but it's the best I could find at Hy-Vee, and it's got 10 grams of protein. So always look for places to get your protein in. Also, I've been meal prepping on Sundays. Today is not Sunday, you guys. I just had way too much going on yesterday, and honestly I did today too, but I wanted to get this video filmed for you guys because these are the recipes that I've been enjoying. Also, it says to use like a mason jar or like some kind of container, and I don't have any that aren't being used for other purposes, so I have these cute little dessert jars. Tiny, I know, but I'm gonna make them work for this because that's what we've been enjoying. We're going to start with some yogurt. I'm just gonna mix this a little bit because it has been sitting for a while. So yes, I've been meal prepping on Sundays because it kind of gets me ready for the week, and it holds me accountable. If I don't feel like cooking that day, I still have something healthy that I can grab instead of just going for the junk food. So I'm gonna put the yogurt in there. I'm so sorry, that is probably very annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna put the yogurt in there, and then I'm going to put strawberries in this one because that is what Nick likes. I like strawberries too, but I would just prefer raspberries and blueberries. And then I'm gonna top it with some more yogurt. And then you would put the granola between the fruit and the next. Well, you could do these however you want, but what I would do is put the granola between the fruit in the next yogurt layer, but like I said, I'm making these ahead of time for just a grab and go, so I'm not going to put the granola in yet. And I only have enough room in these to do a yogurt, a fruit, and then a yogurt. Maybe top it with some fruit. But like I said, they call for like a mason jar, but I don't have any. I put all like my cupcake liners and stuff in them, so I'm just gonna continue to make some more of these. Super healthy and super easy to grab and go. There's some days where Colton and I are just like rushing out of the house, and I didn't used to eat until the afternoon because I'm like, we gotta go, and I'm super busy. Like, I'd wake up late or something. So, you know, this just holds me accountable to A, get it all done. I also prep my meat on Sundays, so like I would put the chicken in the slow cooker and shred that and make sure that's good to go. I do not meal prep our actual meals because I do like to have a real meal at some points, like, you know, fresh, cooked, hot. So, and the best thing about these is like, you can do these however you want. You can make your own combos. You can put whatever fruit in them you want. He doesn't want it. Oops, messed that one up. They're not the prettiest in these jars because they are small, but they do the trick, you know. I wanted to mention, just in case you guys were wondering, side note, these containers I got at Target for 5 of them in different colors, like a green, a purple, an orange, this one, and a pink, I think, and they were like $39.99. So for 5 containers, oh, and they're glass. So I'm not trying to endorse them or anything. I was just wondering, or if you guys were wondering where I got them, that's where I got them at Target. I love them. My mom does not, so to each their own. Okay, so then after I get them all made, like I said, I'm going to hold off on the granola because we're not eating them right now. I'm going to fight with the plastic wrap and cover them with plastic wrap, and they keep in the fridge for, you know, a couple days. I wouldn't go crazy and leave them in there for 2 weeks, but they do last up in the fridge for quite a while. So I'm just going to plastic wrap all these, and then we'll move on to the next recipe. Okay guys, the next healthy recipe is white chocolate macadamia nut energy balls. Super long name, not a lot of ingredients. You need a cup of almond butter, a half a cup of pumpkin seeds, half a cup of unsweetened coconut, and then a scoop and a half of the Yoli Yes Shake vanilla. But I almost added that and I don't feel like using it in the recipe, so I'm just using my husband's vanilla protein shake, which you can also do as well if you don't have the Yoli, but definitely try to check it out. A half a cup of chopped macadamia nuts, and a half a cup of white chocolate chips. Try to get the sugar free, but if you can't, it's not terrible. So this is the almond butter that I'm using, the Justin's honey almond butter. You guys, it smells amazing. And then the organic Full Circle Market coconut flakes is what I got. And then this is my husband's protein powder. And then I just picked up like a package of pumpkin seeds from Hy-Vee in these little containers that I just dropped. You don't have to use a mixer, but this is my baby, so I'm going to use it because I got it for a Christmas present. So I am going to put the almond butter in there. And then I'm going to slowly add in the pumpkin seeds. And then I'm going to slowly add in the coconut. And then I'm gonna add in the or the vanilla protein powder. And then I'm gonna add in the chopped macadamia nuts. And then I'm gonna add in the white chocolate chips. Okay, I'm gonna lower this. So then you're gonna make little round balls and then you will freeze them. If you guys haven't caught on to this video, these are the easiest healthy recipes that you can make ahead of time and prepare for, and they'll still be healthy, and it doesn't take all the work and stuff every day. So I just use like a cookie scoop and scoop out, and then I'm just going to roll it in a ball and put it on a baking sheet and then pop them in the freezer. And they're also a good on-the-go healthy recipe. Okay guys, the next recipe are omelet muffins, and I was not sure about these because I'm not like a huge egg person. You guys, my whole family loves these, and my kid doesn't really like egg either. So you preheat the oven to 350 degrees, which I have already done. And then I'm going to crack the eggs into this bowl and then put them into this one to mix because this bowl does not crack eggs very well. So you need 8 large eggs. I have my 8 eggs in here, and I'm just going to kind of break the yolks and stuff a little bit, just make it a little easier to stir when all the ingredients are actually in here. And then you're going to do half a cup of milk, just going to give that a quick stir. Oh, half a cup of 2% milk. A little tip that I learned from my friend Angie is when it says low fat or like non-fat or something like that, most of the time they compensate that with more sugar. So you're not supposed to eat anything like that says low fat or advertises like, you know, low fat, because they just put sugar into it to compensate for the fat. And then 1 cup of cheddar cheese. I'm just going to eyeball this. And then 1 cup of bell peppers. And these are the ones that I like, the mini sweet peppers. You can find them at Hy-Vee and like the produce aisle and stuff. So they're easier to chop up, and also you can eat them as is. They're like sweet. So I really enjoy those, and so does my family. And I just chopped up a yellow, an orange, and a red. And then you're just going to add those in. Add half a cup of baby spinach. And this is the kind I get. It's the Josie's Organics. I actually do not love spinach, but I am slightly anemic. So is my mom. I did not know that until recently. And a little trick I learned from my friend Jessica: if you take a gold ring and you rub it on your face and a line, like a black mark, shows up, you need more iron. And mine has been showing up. So I'm trying to add more iron-rich foods into my diet, and this really does the trick. So if you're anemic, eat some spinach and do the gold ring trick on your face to check it out. It's like an every other day thing for me for some reason. So I'm just going to give that a quick stir, and then you add in a 4th tablespoon of salt. I'm going to eyeball it, and I'm going to call that good. And then you can also add in 2 scallions. I do not have any, A, and B, I'm not crazy about the scallions being in there, so I'm going to leave them out, but it does call for 2 scallions. Ladle it in here because I used the wrong bowl to mix everything. And then you want to fill it to almost the top. They will like cook over a little bit like muffins and cupcakes do, so and then you're going to put them in the oven. I've made these like 5 times already, but I can't ever remember. You're going to put them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. For some reason, mine always take a little longer, so you gotta like judge it. I do usually like poke them with a toothpick because I would really hate to bite into one of these that are undone. That freaks me out, so I always make sure they're done with like a toothpick. But 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so our second to last healthy recipe are protein muffins, which I like to make these with the omelet muffins because they both cook at 350 degrees in the oven. So it's not like you have to stop and then switch the temperature and all that. So that's what I like about it. So you're going to use 2 scoops of the Chocolate Yes protein shake, but again, I'm running low, so I'm going to use my husband's chocolate protein shake. And then 3/4 cups of oats. And I just use the Quaker Oats old-fashioned ones. And then a teaspoon of baking powder. And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Two eggs, which I already cracked over here. And 3 ripe bananas. And then you're just going to mix all that. And then you are going to transfer it to a greased baking sheet and bake for 18 minutes. So our final and 5th recipe are candy coated energy bites. They're basically like the macadamia nut energy bites, except different ingredients. But basically you do the same thing, you mix it all together, roll them into balls, and then you refrigerate them for at least 30 minutes and they store for up to a week. So you need a 1/3 cup of old-fashioned oats, a 1/3 cup of peanut butter. You guys, it's almost 10 o'clock at night, so I'm getting there in tiredness. I know I said I have more energy, but everybody has their limits, and I've definitely hit mine. You need a 1/3 cup of this. I'm not sure if I said that. Probably did. And then you need a 1/4 cup of honey. I very much dislike honey because of how slow it takes to fill up a measuring cup. And then we're going to put that in. We're going to drop the measuring cup in there. Okay, and then you need a 1/4 cup of mini chocolate, like chips, pieces, chips. I'm using chips, and I'm going to eyeball it because I completely dropped the thing in there. And then 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. Nick's gonna be like, where did all my protein powder go? Okay, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And a dash of salt. I don't know what a dash is. Okay, so now you're just going to mix this all up. Okay, and then you're just going to take another cookie scoop or whatever you have and make little balls and just pop them onto the baking sheet. Also, a side note, so when I first started YouTube almost a year ago, I was so like self-conscious about talking to the camera in front of people. I would make Nick like leave the room, and if I heard my neighbor, I'd like stop talking and wait for them to go. And now I just don't care. Nick is sitting in the other room, he can hear everything I'm saying, and I just don't care. Okay, so you're gonna put these in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes before you have one, because you know I'm definitely probably going to have one tonight. And yeah, then that is it. Okay guys, so it just hit 10 o'clock. So I think I started this around like 8-ish, so 2 hours. Plus you have to do the time in for, count the time in for me, like setting up the cameras and turning them on, you know, stuff like that. So all of this took me less than 2 hours, and I have 5 different snacks to choose from throughout the week, so I don't have to eat the same thing over and over. They're super healthy, they're Yoli approved, and yeah, and they're delicious. So I mean, look at these omelet muffins. They are just beautiful with all the colors, the red, the green, the yellow. I mean, amazing. And these muffins, I highly recommend making these. These are amazing if you like banana, because there is banana in them. So I highly recommend you to check out my my description box for the link to the Yoli website, because you guys, I want everybody to feel like I do right now, because I have never felt better in my life, and I feel healthy, happy, and you know, just great, overall great. So go check that out, and also let me know on Facebook or Instagram if you try any of these recipes. Send pictures, I would love to see them. I would love to hear your thoughts on them, so send them my way. I always link my Facebook and Instagram in the description box as well. So until next time, bye!